Hello everybody, welcome back to Padfoot TD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we are heading out once again for a part 2 of this week's weekly e-vlog. 3 races for you guys, 2 different locations. We are down here in Charlotte, that's usually where we leave from. I came over and grabbed a couple things for the truck after that fender bender a couple weeks ago, and wanted to make sure we're fueled up. So, starting the vlog a little bit late here, but all the same, let's climb on in. We are heading to Hickory Speedway for the Whelen Modified Tour. That's going to be standing in for the Riverhead race. It's 200 laps. This is a long one. Now, this is a hard track because there's just not a lot of room to move. So, standing in for Riverhead is obviously Hickory. We're going to be here, I think, 2 times this year, if not 3. I love this track. It does not love me. I don't think we've actually finished a modified race here before. I know that during a night race in January, we hit head-on into the tire rack. Last year, I know we crashed on the back stretch. I think then another one, we crashed on the front stretch. So, we have not had the best luck here, but I'm hoping to be able to turn it around. We had a pretty good day yesterday at Stafford, so I'm hoping to be able to keep that momentum going as we head to Hickory. Got to change that tripometer. I keep forgetting to do that. But it's only, 2 hours away from the shop, so it is a nice, easy drive for us this week. It does get a little hectic next week, because next week we have to head out west to Kevin Harvick's Kern Speedway out in California. So that's going to be quite interesting to do next week. That'll obviously be under time lapse. But yeah, with 2 good races the other day, a top 10 and a top 5 for the late models and for the SK Modifieds. I'm hoping that we can keep that rolling into today at Hickory. We are working with the difficulties, trying to make sure that, it feels like we're fair and kind of keeping on the realistic side as much as we possibly can. But it has been a lot of fun to be able to be making these weekly vlogs and to be able to be racing so much. I'm really glad that I've already been able to get this much racing in this year, and seeing as right now is my busiest time for work and I'm still able to make time for it, and my wife has not completely thrown anything at me, I think that we're going to be able to make it through the summer with a lot of racing content. And I really do thank you guys for supporting. I know some of the vlogs you guys like better than the others, which is perfectly fine, but I hope you guys are enjoying. I know you guys kind of get blasted now. Instead of just 2 videos on the weekend, you get upwards of 5. We got 3 races and 2 e-vlogs this weekend. We may end up compressing them down at some point, because I know that in a couple weeks we're going to be with the the SRX, series, and that'll just be adding an additional race onto our schedule. Oh, did the speed limit drop? It did. I was too busy vlogging. Oh well. There. Now we're within reason. But yeah, not that far of a drive for us, so we will see you guys when we get a little bit closer to Hickory. Alright, we are just down the road from Hickory. Let's get it slowed down a little bit. Actually, that actually reminds me. Hold on. Let me click in here. That's right. I was going to put us here. We had Hickory listed as here. So a couple more minutes down the road, that should be fine. My brain was thinking about that. My brain was like, well, I got to try to remember where we put some of these random small tracks that we'll be going to. And my brain does kind of remember I believe it was like a double header in the super late model series that we went all the way out there. So, excuse me, we'll be doing again this week. But yeah, one of the other things that we are very much looking forward to is doing some more super late model races. We'll be going to Oxford Plain for a couple of those. And I think over the winter this year, we're going to do some legend car racing. I think that could be a lot of fun. So we'll see how it all kind of comes unfolded. Should be a fun time. One thing I'm a little bummed about is actually going to be, instead of a triple header for you guys, it was actually going to be, I don't know, what would you call a triple header, sweetie? That's 4. Quad header? That sounds stupid. 4. We almost had 4 races for you guys. And that was going to be, really? That truck just turned into me. Awesome. Love the AI in this game. This should be a lot slower than it actually is. Hey, this looks really familiar. But yeah, it was almost 4 races because we were actually going to jump in and do the Cars tour at North Wilkesboro as part of the week for the All-Star race at North Wilkesboro with the NASCAR Cup Series. Unfortunately, Mother Nature won, and we were not able to actually run that race. It did get postponed to a later date. Whenever it is, if it fits into our schedule, we'll be heading to North Wilkesboro once again to try out in the Cars Tour. We're actually going to just bring our late model, not our super late model. And I think it actually would have been a lot of fun. But unfortunately, obviously, weather won on that count. So we got a lot of racing spread out all over the year, just trying to find different opportunities. Because, of course, the late model car has been a lot of fun. I'm really excited for the street stock car to be coming out. We've been doing the super late model. I've been getting into Legends recently, which has been way more fun than it should be. But since I don't want this just to become like a racing channel, there'll be just some stuff that happens off camera. If I ever feel confident enough at some point, I may actually stream some of these races and not have them as like official videos of the day. Hello, officer. But we'll see how that goes. Also, we just barely missed that train, so we lucked out on that one. We got stopped by a train last time it came through here. But it's been a really great year of racing so far. I'm hoping to continue it and just not get overwhelmingly busy that like last year where stuff just kind of fell to the outside because all I was doing was build house, sleep, work, build house, sleep. Then I fell off the roof. So, yeah, puts things in perspective a little bit more. Trying to still make sure that we enjoy the things that we love to do. Let's see, get ourselves turned in here. I love how nicely tucked away everything is back here. Get ourselves parked again. It's same day in, same day for racing. What is it, 10:30 right now? Hauler parking is right around this time, so we will be getting ourselves up for an evening race here at Hickory. We're gonna actually start at sunset and actually go into nighttime racing. So that should be a lot of fun. Let's get ourselves turned in here. Turn at the tire, as it's always said. All right, so I think we brought ourselves around and kind of just parked right there last time. Honestly, I can't really remember how we did it. Let's see. Well, let's come in here and let's see what feels right. Again, I remember how loud it was in here. Let's see. Over. Oh yeah, just like this. Because I didn't know where else to put us, so we're going to line ourselves up over here. Because I don't know if we can actually park in the infield for this one. I think we have to unload and then head in. Just really want to watch that rear end. I just want to make sure that we stay clear of that sign. Yeah, we're fine. We'll pull up, then get ourselves kind of back in here. Did I just look out the window without having the window down? Disc. Easy with the speed in the reverse. Come on. Why are you going so fast in reverse? That's crazy. I'm losing a battle here with a truck. There we go. Nice and up against the edge. It'll be a little bit harder for us to get out, but that's okay. Parked, e-brake. Window up. Truck off. Let's get out. Let's get unloaded, and let's get ready to start our day. All right. Let us get everything unloaded, and we're going to be heading out for practice. First time we've been in the Whelen Modified car in a couple weeks since our incident that happened at Slinger. That was a very hard race, and we have to be there 2 more times this year. There's something wrong with the base setups that are for that track. We tried to fix it with swapping out some rear end and turning the steering ratio. It still didn't work. There's still something catastrophically wrong. So hoping to rebound after that DNF. We won the first 3, and then we had a DNF. So hoping to rebound. Don't know if we'll go for a win, but we'll see how it all plays out here at Hickory. Let's head out for practice. All right, top 10 in practice. The teams brought it all. The teams brought their A game for this track. I'm having a lot of fun. It is a very rough track. It is very hard to hold on and keep control. So I'm hoping that's gonna shine, hopefully, for this event and be a good one. But let's head out for qualifying. Let's see how we do. We are done with qualifying. Feeling okay. We're mid-pack, and that's fine. I think we're at least starting on the inside. I just think it's going to bring all kinds of new challenges for us with just how physically demanding I think this track's going to be. So we're going to have a halfway break at 100 laps, and I'm hoping it's going to be a good one. I hope to at least finish the race and kind of redeem ourselves from Slinger. So let's head out on the track for the main event here with the Whelen Modified Tour. And we'll see you guys afterwards. All right, that is not how we wanted that to go, unfortunately. We did get our butt handed to us here with this track. So where did it all go wrong? We showed up. So besides that, I couldn't find a good line on the track, and we were involved in a couple incidents before we were taken out of the race completely. And most of those incidents were coming up on people too quickly. We ended up getting ourselves turned, I believe, on the backstretch, which put us further back in the field. With that, we were back with a bunch of slower cars, and I was too fast to be back there, and I wasn't controlling myself enough. So I was getting into the rear of a couple cars, not intentionally. It's just their braking zones were much further back than mine, and ended up getting spun a couple times because of that. And then what ultimately ended our day was getting loose out of turn 2. We were really fighting the car, but we were so close to the brake that I thought we were going to be fine. Car started getting loose, just trying to ride it out since we were kind of in a pack of cars. As I was trying to correct, the car snapped back to the surface and threw us into the outside wall on the backstretch, completely tearing apart the right front of our modified, ripping the tire off, the whole front end assembly. And we came to a stop in turn 3, and that was it for our day. So I'm really bummed about that. Our next stop is going to be out west at the Kern Speedway. With us having such great luck at the beginning of the year, and then 2 DNFs back-to-back in this series, I'm trying not to let that feel like it's an omen staring us in the face. But I think we're going to have a work cut out for us for the rest of the year. With these 2 DNFs, we've lost the points lead again without being consistent. We're just going to slowly trickle down that. So we'll see how we do later on, but not the desired result that we were hoping for here at Hickory. But overall, still a fun time here with the Wheel Modified Tour, and I hope you guys enjoyed this part 2 for this weekend of this e-vlog, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.